Well, that was entertainment on a Friday afternoon, and well done to all three of our primary drivers who have delivered some seriously impressive laps, and the co-drivers who have helped to tune these cars across the course of the weekend. It's time for our Friday press conference here at Mount Panorama. Plenty of people in the room, plenty to talk about. Brodie, let's break down that session. How much fun is it to have a supercar at your disposal, 4 sets of tyres, new brakes, and Mount Panorama to just go and do your job like that? How much did you personally enjoy that 40 minutes?
Yeah, it's a pretty incredible feeling to, I guess have this place to yourself for a lap, with, leaving nothing on the table. So feel really privileged to be driving for this team. It's, it's just a legendary team, and to have DJ here this weekend as well is, fantastic in the garage. So, we've been chipping away the whole weekend and been trying to focus on the race car as much as possible. So was pretty stoked to come over that lap and was pretty happy with my lap. But, I still believe we've got a lot to find.
Was this a very similar strategy that you and George went through last year at Erebus, where it was, 3 sessions working on a race car and then 1 session working on a qualifying car? Have you played that exact same hand as last year?
Yeah, pretty much. I got taught a pretty big lesson here in 2023 by Shane to, you win the race on Sunday. So been trying to focus on that as much as possible and, give ourselves a pretty big window to work in. So Todd's done a great job in all of his sessions when he's jumped in the car, and he's been, fairly close to me, which has been great.
Would the hat trick happen tomorrow? Can it happen, and would it be special?
I'm not too sure. We need to get our upgrade to, fix the deficit to the Camaros, 2 Ks an hour on average, and it's a bit disappointing that nothing's been done about it after a report's been published. So it's just crap.
Playing devil's advocate, you have the fastest car though.
Doesn't matter.
All right, we'll take it over to the boys next to you, Broc Feeney. And it has been another big day at the mountain for you. You're going to be the second last car out at the shootout. Just your day here today, and just how much did you enjoy that session?
Yeah, look, it's top 3 sessions of the year. You got quali here, you got a shootout here, and you got a shootout in the Bathurst 12 hour. So 40 minutes around here, throwing 3 sets of greens at it is pretty awesome, and just getting to build up throughout the session. Fuel loads are getting lighter. You're getting faster and faster throughout the session. It's awesome. So obviously it's packed over the top. The whole joint's packed at the moment, and it's a pretty awesome feeling to drive these race cars. I mean, we're going faster and faster on these soft tyres this year, which is pretty cool. And looking forward to the shootout.
Brodie's clearly the man to beat tomorrow. He's been able to put it together in the shootout the last 2 years. Can you take him down tomorrow though? Yeah.
I think we all have a chance. There's, a 10th covering 6 cars. So I think anyone in the top 10 does a good job in their lap. They have a chance of putting it on pole. Probably echoing what Brodie said. Been focusing a little bit on Sunday as well. And, it's always fun when you can take a bit of fuel and put some good tyres on it and go fast. We'll try and do a great job tomorrow, try and put it on pole. But the trophy's on Sunday.
Well done today, and looking forward to that action tomorrow. Ryan, for yourself, you have been slated as the dark horse, the young duo to watch, the whatever you want to call it this week. Does that title sit well with you?
I guess it doesn't. It's obviously cool, but we want to be in contention, and I feel like we are, and I don't feel like me and Juice think we're dark horses. So we'll go out there and try and prove a couple of people wrong and try and beat the field and that sort of stuff. But echoing their comments, it's pretty close out there, and it's cool to get my first top 10 shootout here at the 1000. So pretty excited and looking forward to having that moment to myself. And Juice has been doing an awesome job. So again, we've just been trying to focus on Sunday. It's probably a little bit of a different position than what I'm used to, because I feel like we usually go for more of a 1-lap car speed to get ourselves in track position, but being the race so long, you've got to try and make sure that you follow the race and make sure you have a great car for that whole day. So we're trying pretty hard.
Going into your first Bathurst 1000 shootout tomorrow, having a guy like Greg Murphy in your corner, who's famous for a lot of things, but in particular his shootout skills, is that a cool thing to have in your corner tomorrow? Yeah,
I think it's a massive upper hand, to be honest. So, no, I think it's going to be cool. Obviously, him being in my corner is really great. But, for me, it's just about focusing on my processes and, making sure that I knuckle down and have a look at some footage, have a look at what these other boys are doing, because, all those little microsectors matter, and you can see that when I think it was 2.5 tenths or 2 tenths covered the whole top 10. That must be the closest shootout at Bathurst for a long time, considering Brodie usually dusts us all by 4 tenths. So nice to be within reaching distance.
It's because I'm in the same car as you now.
Yeah, exactly. You said so. But yeah, really excited for tomorrow and the weekend going forward. And yeah, obviously just try and make sure that we've got the car nice and slipstream down the straights.
There's been some big Kiwi moments and shootouts here, mate, so best of luck delivering on one of those tomorrow.
Thank you.
As well. Let's open her up to the journos in the room.
Brodie, I'll start with you. Do you still have hope that there'll be a change made?
Oh, I don't know. It's not up to us. At the end of the day, the system's pretty flawed. The best way to put it is we're at our biggest race of the year, and it's like a footy grand final. Points are tied, and there's a free kick, and you have to ask the other side to miss the free kick to win the grand final. So, it's pretty disappointing for I guess everyone that's on the forward side, and it's going to make it incredibly difficult on come Sunday. We're doing the best job we can with what we got, but the motors don't dig down the straight, and tyres do, so you can't make up for what you don't have.
On the brighter side, obviously some really fast times. Like, what do you think is possible tomorrow in the shootout?
I'm not really too sure. I think we should probably get into the threes by the time the track rubber's in, but who knows with this place. It's can be pretty finicky with the sun and whatnot, but seems like the track's evolving a fair bit and the line's starting to widen out a fair bit, so we'll be able to, I guess, widen our lines a little bit more and maybe get a little bit more out of them.
To Broc, yesterday we heard about Will, his pre-event, I guess, soreness. You came in with some back soreness. What was sort of the go there?
Yeah, just put up a bit sore early this week, so feeling pretty good now, which is obviously good. Woke up sort of Monday morning a bit sore, then Tuesday was pretty rough, but feel back to normal now. So taking a couple of days off driver change practice, which has been nice, not to bang up the body, but we'll get back into that tomorrow morning, and then it's good. Obviously, you don't want to come into a big race with a niggle, but coming out feeling good.
Ryan, do you feel like, so at the bend, obviously you guys had great pace, but the shootout sort of made your life a little bit hard. Is there a bit of a redemption there for the shootout tomorrow? Yeah, 100%. I think it's going to be pretty awesome to have that moment, and no doubt it'll be balls to the wall to see if we can try and qualify on the pole. It's nice to be deep in the shootout as well. See what a few people do, and go from there. So excited, and I guess for us it's just about execution and putting ourselves in a decent spot, because like you said, I sort of shot ourselves in the foot come Sunday at the bend. So definitely redemption. And Jayden, you've done well here, obviously in the past at different events. I guess this is your best chance, though, really, at a top team with a guy that's in a lot of form. How do you feel about this weekend? Being your best opportunity for a shot at the 1,000.
Yeah, super excited. Obviously, we've had some good momentum. Woody's had great year all year, really. So for me, it's just going through the processes, just everyone going through, obviously, the whole Walkinshaw and Andretti United team just working together, which we've done up until this point. And obviously, Woody's put it all together in the shootout, but that's no magic trick. It's through some hard work, and keep doing that hard work into Sunday, and hopefully we can have a good race and get the result we deserve.
Jamie, they were some pretty strong words there from Brodie. What's your take on the Parity situation from a GM side?
Oh, hey, thanks for the question, but I'm going to stay away from the any politics or Parity discussion. I've got a job to do this weekend, co-driving the 88. So I've certainly got my co-driver hat on, but happy to comment on that after the weekend for sure.
And on the driving side, how are you feeling in the car this weekend?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite good. It's tough being a coe. You go there on old tyres and the groceries in the boot and do a pretty good time, and then the main guys get in and go a second quicker, and you're like, oh gee, I'm a second off the pace, and then they all go out in qualifying, and now I'm 2 seconds off the pace. And then if the shootout's any good, I'll be 3 seconds off the pace, and then you book an appointment with the psychologist. But no. Yeah, you just got to look through that. The car felt great for me. I feel good. So looking forward to jumping in Sunday.
Jamie, just how hard was the bend for you to shake off in that weekend, and how good is it to just get to another race meeting and put it in the rearview mirror?
Not too bad. There was I think you're talking about a practice incident. So that's what practice is all about, to get all that out of the way. So no, we just didn't quite have the quickest. We didn't have a good car. And anyone that knows in motorsport, the best strategy is to have a fast car, and we didn't have that on Sunday. So hopefully we don't do that again this weekend.
How was Will after missing out on the top 10?
Yeah, he was disappointed. I think he could have been, in the back of the 5 or so. He should have definitely been in the top 10, but just made an error at the last corner. But the whole, if Marnie, that whole saying, I think there would have been half a dozen people that, were going to make it but didn't. So that's what it's all about. It's looking from the outside, having done it for 15 years, for the top 10 to be separated by 2 tenths around a 6.8k track, it's pretty impressive, really impressive. So I was actually happy. Me at my age, I'm pretty happy to sit on the outside and watch these guys do their thing.
And Broc, do you want to bite on the Parity issue, mate? Have you got any comments?
Yeah.
I'll put my team principal hat on. No, just focus on ourselves, mate. So we're trying to build the best race car that we've got. Thankfully, it goes fast in quali, and hopefully it's the same in the race.
Todd, sitting there minding your own business. Just how special is it watching Brodie do his thing and play his trade in scenarios like today, and being a part of the conversations between himself and George, seeing him go out there and do what he does, going faster and faster on each tyre set?
Oh, it's an absolute privilege as a co-driver, and I think in any driver to be able to watch, how Brodie goes about it. He uses confidence behind the wheel, and this is a place where you certainly need it. And obviously, was at the forefront and saw what he could do last year, and I feel like he's really taken another step forward again this weekend. He's hungry, he's motivated, and he's getting the most out of this car, as Brodie mentioned. So we're certainly aware that we still got some work to do, and we're working hard behind the scenes to try and achieve that. But it's cool. It's pretty cool as a co-driver where you can sit back in the chair and have full confidence in a guy knowing it's going to take a rainy day or something bad essentially happen for Brodie not to be in the top 10. So really cool on my point of view, and we just got to keep hitting our straps and hitting our markers, and hopefully come Sunday it's kind to us and we can do what we did last year. Obviously the aim for us is to go back to back, and we'd love to do it again.
It might just be a rainy day come Sunday. We don't know yet. It's going to be interesting to keep an eye on the weather forecast from here. Any last takers in the room? Looks like we're good. Thank you, gentlemen, and best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.